welcome to the start of the vlog. I'm so excited. Today it is a Wednesday, the 12th of June. I'm going to England, back home for like giving a speech, so nothing like a home trip, so I'm not gonna like see my family or anything. I'm just gonna go for work. So this is the, you know how I always say like I feel like I'm living a Hannah Montana life? This is now the Hannah part. So we've been in Miley mode since like March. I've been here, staying still, just doing school, and now it's time for Hannah. So yeah, it's currently like 8 in the morning, so I'm gonna show you what I do and how I go about my day when I have travel. But as you know, I'm a super dedicated person, so I'm doing 75 hard challenge, and just because I'm traveling doesn't mean the challenge stops, and I need to leave this apartment by 10:30 to get to the airport. So I need to do my 2 workouts now so that I'm not like worried about it like at the airport thinking, oh my god, I haven't done my workouts. So if I start them at 8 a.m, I'm going to do a 45-minute run, and then I'm going to do a 45-minute walk. That's the best I can do. I spoke to my personal trainer and he was like, yeah, just focus on cardio for this whole trip, otherwise, you know. So all I'm going to do for the whole trip, every single day, 45-minute run, 45-minute walk, 45-minute run, 45-minute walk. That's all I can give on this trip. So yeah, it's going to be a few days, so come away with me. We are 1 kilometer in. Guys, now I'm running out of time, so it's 10:20, so I've got to quickly shower, like literally the quickest shower. I got breakfast on the way, and let's get to Oxford. And I did my run. I did 3 kilometers, then I did a long ass walk, so now I've clocked in my 10k steps, and I don't have to worry about like anything else. See, which is what I wanted. So I'm gonna get ready and I'll come back when I look a little bit more presentable. Okay, I'm very late now. Luke, my poor driver, is waiting downstairs and I'm extremely late, but I just wanted to make sure I had every single thing. Hey! I've made it to the airport, but it's a bit hectic and crazy and so packed, and I'm a bit nervous that I'm going to miss my flight. I just got off an 11-hour flight. I've arrived. I didn't have the chance to vlog anything on that flight because it was just, I was exhausted. Got on there, fell asleep, but we're in London. Welcome. Hi guys! It is now 1:10. I'm at Malala's house, so what I'm gonna do is go to the gym. She has the most beautiful view, like she literally has the most beautiful view. Obviously I'm not gonna show you because privacy, and like I don't want to give away the location of her house, but it's gorgeous. I'm literally looking at the whole of like the London view. I love being here. Like they always make me feel comfortable. Like I always feel like I've got my bedroom, I share the bathroom, like I just love it. I think that's what like best friendship is, where like their place feels like your place. And half the time Lala's never here and I'm just here on my own, and it's just so, I just love her, love them. Yeah, it's 1 p.m. right now. I landed like 4 hours ago, so before the jet lag kicks in I need to go and get my exercise in because 75 hard challenge. So I'm gonna go jog right now, and then I'll take a walk later in the evening because I have a premiere tonight. It's giving Hannah Montana. Like I landed today. The amount of mess I've made in Malala's house already. Sorry babe, if you're watching this vlog, sorry babe, she's not here, so she can't shout at me. All right, let's go to the gym. As well. 1016. I'm not stressed. 1 a.m. I need to like not have this much energy, but I do. I have arrived in Oxford. I'm at Lady Margaret Hall. I am shocked. I lived here for 4 years and never knew that this existed. They had us students living like students. Meanwhile, they had these apartments. Sorry, I'm the type of person that I have to lock every door wherever I am. I get so paranoid to make sure that every single thing is locked. But guys, the treatment, I mean, don't get me wrong, I had great treatment as a student. I'm not saying I had bad treatment. I'm just saying, like, this is giving grown treatment. Okay, let's start with the bathroom. Look at the bathroom. Yeah, look at the bathroom. Oh, I'm so shocked. Then we move into the apartment area. Like, I need you guys to understand, we did not have this. We did not have this. Look at this. Oh my God, it's a whole kitchen. I was visualizing student accommodation. My sister was like, should I come and help you with anything? I was like, no, don't come. There won't be anywhere for you to stay. It'll just be a single bed. Like, it'll be difficult. Look at this. I need to get a job in Oxford so that I can be given free housing like this. Like, look at this. Look at this. I'm just like so confused that it's not even a joke. But anyway, we even have a kettle given to us and a toaster. You need to, like, we have a fridge. Oh my God. Sorry, I think I wouldn't be as shocked if I was just like coming from like anywhere, right? Like just coming from Los Angeles, going to Oxford, like I'm like, oh, this is nice. But it's the fact that I was a student here. I lived here for 4 years. I've walked every corner of these grounds. Never have I seen these apartments before. Most of the buildings that we lived in as students are like older, you know, a little bit more damaged. This is giving brand new, fresh apartments. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I've just put a pimple patch sticker on my face because we had a pimple. Just brushed my teeth. Now I am just opening all the windows. So welcome to a day in my life at Oxford University. Obviously, I studied here for 4 years at this exact college. And yeah, now I don't study here anymore as of like 2 years ago, but that's all good. And I've been invited here as a speaker to speak at the graduation for the students. So they've got me in this cute penthouse situation or apartment situation, and I'm here for a few days, but I'm still a student with homework in America. It's so crazy to be back as a student, but not a student of this school anymore. So let's see what happens. It's currently 8 in the morning and I'm just putting my watch on because we have got to go on a run. I'm doing the 75 hard challenge and that doesn't end just because I am away. I really hope I don't see anyone with this pimple patch on my face, but such is life. Guys, I'm 1 kilometer in and I've seen a lot of people jogging in the Oxford parks. Some of them are wearing suits, going to an exam, wearing sub-fusk, like the Harry Potter looking thing, which I'm like, oh my God, I remember doing this. Like, it's amazing. I'm 1 kilometer in. I just thought to check in with you guys, but it's gorgeous. Like, just look. These are the gardens. I never really used them when I was here. Look, so many people jogging over there. And then other people are like wearing full suits. It's only 8 in the morning, by the way. 8 in the morning and people are wearing like full suits going to exams and things. Guys, I just finished my run. Sweaty and hot, but 3.5 kilometers done. Oh my God. There are people watching me vlog. There was a class going on. They saw me. I was so embarrassed. I forget the fact that that's a library. right there. And I forget the fact that there are so many students here. For an OG subscriber, you all know where we're going right now. We're going to breakfast. There's nothing that brings me more joy than an LMH breakfast, and I'm so excited. I wonder if Joey will remember me. I'll be like, Joey! But I'm so hot and sweaty, I feel embarrassed. Oh my god, I can't believe this saw me vlogging. I'm gonna put this away now because there's a lot of people here. Bye. I did not think that Joey would remember me. Tell me why. He started shouting my name. And he said, I've heard that you're now rich in London. Oh my god. He's so cute. Like, he used to serve us breakfast every single day and he knew my order. After 4 years, he knew my order. It made me a bit emotional. Then he gave me a hug. He's the best. Like, he's the best. I'm so proud of you. I was like, Joey, please stop. I'm gonna cry. But I can't believe you remembered me. This is crazy. Anyway, I'm having breakfast now, so I'll catch you soon. Hey guys, I am running a little bit late, but I now have an interview with the university, the publicity team or something. I'm a little bit late. I keep saying a little bit, I'm a lot a bit late. And Anais is waiting for me, they're waiting for me. Okay, I'm gonna go pick her up now. I'm gonna hand the camera over to Anais, so whatever happens now, it's her. You guys, we're back where I used to spend like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of my life. This is the Ashmolean Museum. As a classical archaeology and ancient history student, you had to spend a lot of time out here studying, looking at the artifacts, looking at vases, looking at sculpture, looking at the buildings, everything. And like, it was free entry. And I just used to love it. And I used to have secret like access to downstairs, places that the general public couldn't have, and it just brings back so many memories. Unfortunately, the museum's closed, so I might have to come back tomorrow if I really want to go into the Ashmolean Museum. But honestly, it's so great, and like a big part of why I got the grades that I got, because I spent my time in there. So I'm giving the speech today at Oxford, and I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm nervous and I can't sleep. So I might just go for a bike ride. I just feel anxious. I need to practice my speech. I feel like I don't know if it's going to be well received, but I don't want to give a speech that's fake, you see. I want to give a speech that I really care about, and obviously there's so much going on in the world right now that I'm feeling the pressure of like, am I going to say everything the way that I want to say it? And like right now I'm losing my voice for some reason. Oh gosh. Friends, I've decided to go on a run because I can't sleep, and I've tried to read, I've tried to chill out, can't do it. So here we are, going on a jog at 6 in the morning. Shall I try and practice some of the speech before we leave? The thing is, I should write it out. Let's try some of the speech. Distinguished guests, professors, friends, family, and most importantly, the soon-to-be Astrophoria Foundation Year graduates, welcome to this to share some words on the power of education, my own journey, and looking forward to the future. See, I'm already messing it up. Family, and most importantly, the soon-to-be Astrophoria Foundation Year, accomplishing such a huge, but are mostly known by many as V. Girl, this is not a good speech. I'm gonna have to go on this run and come back to you because that's stressing me out. Hey guys, so I have gone for the jog, I've done the run, I came back, all of that jazz. Now I'm getting ready. I don't have much time. I have 15 minutes left. I'm just drying my edges before I put on my hair. I don't know what hair I'm going for. If I'm gonna go long blonde, or if I'm gonna go, we're gonna go long blonde, blondiana, or are we gonna go curly blonde? I don't know, you guys. I'm ready. Nervous, late, but ready. Hey guys, so we're now inside the actual hallway where I'm doing the talk. There's Anais. You know, you guys, she's shy, so you can get a glimpse of her. She's like the tooth fairy. You know she's there, but you can never see her. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit nervous. We're gonna try and get a clip for you, but like probably not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just preparing. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. And most importantly, our soon-to-be Astrophoria Foundation Year graduates, welcome to this incredible celebration. It is my absolute honor and pleasure to be your plenary speaker today and to be invited here to the University of Oxford to give this speech. I'm going to share with you some of my words of wisdom on the power of education, my own journey, and to looking forward to the future after accomplishing such a huge thing. This is a big deal, and I hope you're all very aware of that. My name is Varaizo Felistus Kativhu, but many know me as V. I am currently 26 years old. And I was born and raised in Zimbabwe before moving to the UK at the age of 6. I am an alumna and graduate of the LMH Foundation Year, which pioneered here at Lady Margaret Hall in 2016. I'm a graduate of Oxford University, where I read classical archaeology and ancient history from 2017 to 2020. And I am a graduate of Harvard University's Graduate School of Education, where I pursued my master's degree in international education policy. And currently, I am a full-time PhD student and scholar studying for my doctorate degree in education and leadership at Claremont Graduate University's School of Education Studies. And most recently, I have been offered and will be receiving an honorary doctorate degree from the University of Bradford this July in 2024, where I'll become a doctor of the university with a focus on education. It's safe to say that education has kept me busy for the past few years, and I couldn't be happier or feel more lucky to have had the chance to pursue such an international, rich, and fulfilling career in academia thus far. Today, I want to speak about the power of education and the power of being able to exercise such a right, the right to learn and the right to acquire knowledge. In Zimbabwe, my country of birth, we call this the art of learning, the art yekudzidza. And we define this acquisition of knowledge as having something called njere, which in English means wisdom. You see, in my culture, it is quite a prestigious thing to learn, but not only to learn, but to also share what you learn. I recall many a time where my cousins, who were far more ahead than I would gather, they'd get the young children together and play teachers and students. For us though, it wasn't just a game. It was a part of our culture and our survival. In Zimbabwe, education is held on such a pedestal, and we view learning as a gift. The gift that keeps on giving, because to learn is to know, and to know is to do. Thus, in my family, we're known to make bigger deals about graduations and academic accomplishments, more than we do about weddings and the birth of children. Very true story. For those who do get the chance to study, the chance yekudzidza
in whatever capacity it may be, they're not only celebrated, but they are now looked to. Therefore, the scholars in the family, community, or nation are expected to bring back what they've learned to help others gain the same knowledge, the same njere, so that we too can apply it to our daily problem solving. For in Zimbabwe, we believe it is not enough to just feed a man fish, but you must also teach him how to fish. So you see, where I come from, to have knowledge is not only a sport of acquiring degrees, trophies, and certificates like their infinity stones. It is also the power of action. Education must not be a passive thing. If you have the chance to use it for good, then you should. For to have that njere with no action is like having a balloon with no air. But despite this prestige that we have for education in Zimbabwe, it's still not a right that many can exercise and truly fulfill the potential of. You see, many in my country cannot, especially the girls, afford the school fees required to attend school. So those who do are often very aware of the opportunity that they have, that they've been given, and the magnitude of what it means to have access to a free, quality, and safe education. And it was here in Zimbabwe that I learned the importance of my own education and how to never ever take it for granted, no matter where I go. Now, before I continue, because I like to be real, I want to acknowledge the space that we're in. We're at the Oxford University, a university so world-renowned and so globally acclaimed that it's important to note that, like many things in life, it's also not perfect. And as an aspiring educator and a current scholar in this space, and a graduate of this place, it would be intellectually dishonest to deny the current issues that the British education system faces, all the way from primary, secondary, and tertiary education. We've seen time and time again the introduction of inequitable policies that hinder the mobility of certain groups, the issues of access, those of true diversity, the flaws in how intelligence and potential are measured, and more. But I'm glad to know that at least in this very room right now, that we are all aware of some of these issues and are working to address them. Hence the creation of this very foundation year that we're here today celebrating as a starting point of addressing some of these issues. But regardless of its flaws, places like Oxford are still spaces that are full of resources, networks, connections, and incredible opportunities. And I want to remind you all, as students, both current, present, and possibly future, that along with the university's support, we can use some of these resources around us to make a difference and to pour into each other, especially in the most trying of times. Even for people across the globe who we may have never met, but are still connected to nonetheless. And I know I don't need to remind you guys, but as we sit here in this very moment of 2024, the world is currently falling apart. We're witnessing one of the largest international education crises on our hands, with many girls, our sisters in Afghanistan, in Congo, in Somalia, in South Sudan, in Palestine, and more, who've been denied their human rights to access quality education because of religion, child marriage, period poverty, genocide, displacement, disease, political disputes, economic factors, and more. We're witnessing our fellow peers, people our ages or younger, having their cultures, histories, backgrounds, and futures wiped away right before our eyes, and it's truly heartbreaking. Therefore, as an education activist, I question, what are we, as the great minds that we are, going to do about it? For the power of knowing is the power of doing. And you know that famous saying, to whom much has been given, much can be expected. How will we, my fellow soon-to-be graduates, come together to collaborate, ideate, and attempt to problem solve, and pour our efforts into helping one another? How will we advocate for those who don't even know that this speech is happening right now? those who need our allyship and our support. What we do with our knowledge, though, my friends, is and hopefully will remain entirely our choice. I hope that we're able to find ways to pay forward this incredible opportunity that we've had on the LMH Foundation year, the Astrophoria Foundation year. I hope that we find a way of truly making a mark with it, in whichever way that it may be. It could be whichever cause moves your heart the most, but it's important that we try and contribute in some way or some capacity to the future that we desire and the history that we will be proud to look back on and tell our children that we helped to create. That being said, I do want you to remember the honor of your time here the past year has been, and I assure you, Oxford's. They were the ones that were lucky to have you. No matter what you choose to go on to do next, whether you stay here, attend another institution, or go straight into your careers, become activists like me, or CEOs, or whatever it may be, your time here as a student so far has already contributed to the greatness of this school. For it is you, the students, your character, your resilience, your passions, and your desires to do more, to be more, that makes places like this so great. So as you take the time to think about what you'd like to do next, with the incredible skills that you've developed here, we've just seen it evidently, I want to congratulate you from the depths of my heart. This is no small feat, and you deserve to be given your flowers and claps for what you've accomplished here in the past year. I know personally for me, my time on the foundation year was truly life-changing. Prior to starting the foundation year, I was working at McDonald's, dreaming of a place like Oxford. Coming to do the foundation year here kick-started my journey as the education activist that you see today, because I was given the space, resources, and encouragement to bring my ideas to life. It was in this very room, with the help of my principal, Alan Rusbridger, the incredible Dr. Joe Begley, and Dr. Margaret Coombe, that I created my non-profit organization, Empowered by V, where we now provide academic resources for students from unsupported groups who want to pursue higher education. It was in this very room that I dreamt of becoming a global changemaker that could one day speak at the United Nations. And I can confirm that I now get to do that regularly as one of their 17 young leaders selected by the Secretary General's Envoy on Youth. And it was on these very grounds, in a bedroom just a few feet away from us right now, that I put my phone on the windowsill and started a YouTube channel speaking about personal statements, study tips, and the importance of education, that went on to amass over 20 million views, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and changed my life forever. What I'm trying to say is that your wildest dreams and your deepest passions and the causes you care about are possible, and that no matter what next steps you take, just remember to use the knowledge that you've acquired here at the Oxford Astrophoria Foundation year to do something. Whether it's to help someone who you may never meet in your life, or to solve a problem that you've seen on your doorstep in your own community, whatever it may be, just don't waste the time you've had here. As my wise friend James once said to me, if the world was silent and we could only observe you, what do your actions say about the type of person that you're trying to become? Well, who knows? We'll see. Regardless, I'm proud of you all, and I cannot wait to explore what your next steps look like. And please remember to be brave and to believe in yourself and your academic abilities, and do not let imposter syndrome win. Stop asking yourselves, what if I fail? And always ask yourselves, what if I fly? Because what if you fly? Congratulations, and thank you for having me.